And welcome back to Old Things New. We are going to show you our haul from December, I believe today is the 17th or 18th, 2018. We hit our Goodwill store and we have a lot to show you. First, I want to start with these two plates. They're actually Thanksgiving or fall themed plates. They are Studio 33. We got the two plates and we got two mugs, all in perfect condition, no chips, no problems with any of them, and we paid $3.99. I haven't finished my research on these yet, so I'm not sure what we're going to sell them for, but I will keep you updated on those. The next thing we have is this little metal bank. It's a carousel. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up the horses going around. This is cast iron. It does not have the plug in it yet. We need to pick one of those up. But my research on eBay has now, so far, because I haven't finished my research, is showing me that they can go anywhere from $8 to $25. That's quite a spread. Some of these banks were made in and are silver plated, and some are cast iron. And for some reason, cast iron seems to be going for a little more money. This one is cast iron, so we'll see as my research goes on. We'll see how that ends up. Then we were able to pick up this Falstaff platter. It's in Country Market, perfect condition, no chips, no scratches. It was $1.99 at our Goodwill store. These go on eBay for anywhere from $10 to $15. I happen to have 4 cups right now listed, so I think I might just add them to that listing and sell them all together for one price. I think that would work out really well. The next thing we have, I was really excited to find, was this Avon Townhouse canister. It's actually a set. We have one. The lid comes off. It actually reminds me of a cookie jar, but it's an Avon collectible. There were several in the series. This is House L. It's in perfect condition. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's got a very, very tiny chip right here, and I don't know whether you can even see it. It's so small, but I will note that on my listing. Other than that, it is in perfect condition. And these go for about, I think they go for about $15 on eBay. I haven't finished my research on that yet, so I do have a lot of research to do over the next couple days before I put my listings on. We were also able to pick up this Corningware casserole dish. It did not have a lid, and honestly, I don't know what the pattern is called yet. I have to finish my research on this, but other than that, it is in perfect condition. I love Corningware. It always has that really clean look, and I like the fact of knowing that there's no chemicals when we cook with Corningware, like in plastics, and store our furniture or store our food. There's no chemicals leaching into our foods. Next, we found these Corelle luncheon plates. There were 5 of them. They're all in perfect condition. There's the mark on the back that says Corelle. This is called, let me check it's called Farm Fresh. We paid $1.99 for 5 plates, and they really only go for about $2 a plate for these small plates. But since we have 5 plates, that would be $10 right there, and we really only paid $1.99 for all 5. So we will be listing them on probably on Etsy over the next few days. I was also able to pick up this False-Graph Winterberry glass. There's only one. I couldn't find any listed yet on eBay to do some research. No cracks, no chips, no scratches. It's in great condition. So I probably will wait until I have more of these to sell. I'm sure I'll be able to find more. I actually have the Winterberry pattern myself. I collect it, so I might just add it to my collection and use it myself. I told you the last time we did the video that my daughter is going to be selling some mugs, and she saw this little Santa mug for $1, so she picked it up. We won't put it on this year because it's too close to Christmas. We might be able to put it in our shop, I'm not really sure, but if we don't, that just gets put away until next Christmas, and then we'll list it then, or put it in the shop. That's probably what we'll do, is we'll probably put it in the shop. The next thing, actually this was Bob's find. I'll move some of these out of the way so that I can put these in. These are shell-shaped luncheon plates. It does have a place to put your little cup. We do not have the cups. They are just the plates in a beautiful little rose pattern. The only thing written on the back is the number and the word Japan. We did look this up on eBay. It was a little hard to find, but we were able to do it. And we paid $1.50 for all 4 plates, and they go for about $15 per plate. So I will be listing these on Etsy probably in the next day or so. We'll be listing them and seeing if we can get those sold. We were really happy to find those, especially because there's no chips, no scratches, no problems at all with those plates. Then the next thing that we found that was also another really pretty find was this Hallmark cake plate, cake stand, pedestal. It has snowflakes all around the outside of the plate, and then also on the stand itself. This is Hallmark. This is not an older item. This is I don't know when it was made, but it is not vintage. I will be listing that on probably eBay. It's a 10-inch plate. We paid $3.99, and we see them online for anywhere from $9 to $25. Sometimes when you see things online, the prices are dramatically different. You find them for a couple dollars, and then you find them for a lot. And the shipping fees, sometimes shipping is included, and that's why the price seems a little higher. And I think that was the case there, but I'm going to do a lot more research on that before I list it. This was probably my favorite find of the day. This, first of all, perfect condition, no chips, no stains, no scratches, nothing. This is put out by Johnson Brothers. It is called Provincial. It was made in England. We got 5 plates and 4 cups for, I think, $4.99. I believe that was the price that we paid for those plates. Yes, $4.99. And on eBay, they run probably about $17.99 for, I think, per plate. I have to recheck that. I'm not positive about that, but they're absolutely beautiful. They're in perfect condition. I would not have even looked at these, but I do watch other people who thrift to resell, and I have learned a lot from them. And one of the things I did learn was to always look at the Johnson Brother. If you see something by Johnson Brothers, to always look that up, or to buy it, and because they're usually worth money. So I'm thrilled that I was able to get this, and I do encourage anybody who's watching me today to look up some of these other people who do a lot of thrifting and reselling, because they are a wealth of information. They know how to research. They've been doing it for years, and they can give you quite a bit of information. This is a ginger jar with the lid. It has a beautiful rose pattern on it, hand painted, perfect condition, no chips, nothing. Fine porcelain, made in Japan. I have not done my research on this yet. I will be listing this on Etsy probably in a few days once I get all my research finished. But that was a really good find also. That pretty little ginger jar with the lid. I was very lucky to get it with no chips or scratches or anything like that. Our next item are these 3 plates. Now the first one is called Rough and Ribbit, and it is from the Franklin Mint. It's Labrador Retriever pups chasing a frog. That's why it's called Rough and Ribbit. All the information very, very clearly put on the back of the plate. Perfect condition, no chips, no scratches, no cracks. They run anywhere from $12 to about $20 on eBay. Again, some of that depends on shipping. So we were able to pick that one up. And then another one from the Franklin Mint was called Sporting Companions. These are all part of collection. These are collector plates. They are not food safe. And this one also, like I said, is from the Franklin Mint. I believe Nigel Hemmings was the creator of this plate. I have to do my research again on that, because I might be getting that confused with another plate. Again, Labrador. These are Labrador Retriever dogs. There's quite a few called Sporting Companions in this series. These are 2 black labs. There's some that have the yellow labs with the black labs. Again, they go for about the same price on eBay. And I will continue my research on that. And here's the third plate that we found. Now this is not part of the one from the Franklin Mint. This is actually from the Bradford Exchange, and this is called What's a Mother to Do? The creator of this is Lynn Katz, and it's the series called Practice Makes Perfect. The plate is vintage, 1993. I paid $2.50 for each of these plates, and these plates go on eBay for anywhere from $10 to $35. I'll probably list it for about $20, and see how that goes. Again, the information very, very clearly put on the back of the plate from the Bradford Exchange. Another perfect example of this decorative collective plate. Next, we have this musical Christmas nativity set, still in the box. This I didn't even really look up yet. I don't know that I will. I think I'm going to save this, actually. I know some people who collect nativities, and I think that we'll probably save this and maybe give it to them for a gift. I don't think that this is really worth a whole lot of money. If it is, I'll be surprised. But I actually collect nativities also, so we'll see. We'll see what the research tells us. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to list this at all. I think that this is going to be given as a gift, even if it's next year and not this Christmas. I'm not quite sure. I haven't made up my mind on that, but we only paid $1.99 for that. It was a great buy, because I love to collect things that I can give as gifts when they're still in the box. Then I found these two little ceramic house. Well, one's a house, one's a church. Actually, this looks more like a shop to me. I don't know if how long you've been watching my videos, but on one of our first videos, we found a couple of these houses. I painted them white, put a little glitter in the paint. My husband made some beautiful little trees to make a whole little Christmas village, and we actually sold them in our shop. We paid $1 for each of these. I might have even paid $1 for, I paid $1 each. I will do the same thing and sell these next year. I believe that we sold that village in the shop for $15.95, and I only had $3 invested in it. This I will wait and get a couple more houses. I like to have between 3 and 5. So these actually will either get painted now and put away, or put away and painted later. It doesn't really matter. That's a next year's find. I believe that I already showed you the Falstaff Winterberry. For some reason, that's on my next, was next on my list. Then I also found this oval, I don't even know what to call it, container. It feels like a chalk paint. It's on the outside. It's not smooth. It has a nativity scene embossed on it. There's nothing written on the bottom other than the tag. It was 99 cents that we paid for. Nothing on the inside. It looks kind of an odd shape to be a candle holder. So I'm going to do some research on it to see if I can find out what it is. If anyone knows that's watching, I would love you to drop me a comment and let me know exactly what that is. But I picked it up mainly because it's a nativity scene, and I collect them, and I know a couple people who do, and so that's why I picked that up. Now, our daughter is not only going to collect mugs and sell them, but she's also doing banks. And we found this absolutely adorable blue whale bank. It has the stopper in it. It's in perfect condition. There's no chips or cracks or anything in it. She really made a good find there. She paid 99 cents for that, and right now it's listed on eBay for $19.99. So this is not a vintage item. We will be listing this on eBay or putting it in our shop. I'm not sure which, but she's pretty excited about that she only paid 99 cents and they're listed for $1.99. So we're anxious to get that listed. Then she found another bank. This one is a soccer ball. Again, in perfect condition with the stopper in. These don't go for quite a bit of money, quite as much money. This also was 99 cents. And these go for about anywhere between $7 and $10. And that's what we'll list it for. This will probably go in our shop or on eBay. I will not be putting this on Etsy. This is also not vintage. This is a newer item. And I believe that probably is almost everything that we got, other than we did get a big puzzle back here. Not really, but okay. The puzzle was $2.99. It's an ABC floor puzzle. Bob actually took the lid off and counted all the pieces to make sure they were all here. And it comes with an activity book and some things. So yeah, this was great. We have 16 grandchildren. Several of them are still very young. So we're going to keep this here, and we're gonna that's going to be something that they can play with when they come to our house. We like to keep a lot of things on hand for them to play with, and we often find the things at the thrift stores that we want to give them to play. And it's animals, so each letter gives them an animal to look at. The only other things that we picked up are rather insignificant, but I'll show them real quick. Were salt and pepper shakers. The only problem was they were in a bag and we couldn't really see them real clearly, and they don't go together. They're from two different sets, and they're not worth anything. So I think what I'm going to do is save these for some things that I make. They're tiered trays, and they're for the holidays, and I will use these probably in next year's. I'll just put these away. I have a lot of things put aside. They're really cute. They both have the stoppers, which I will probably take out and save and use them when I come across salt and pepper shakers that don't have the stoppers. But they're not. I doubt very much we would be able to find the mate to either one of them, and so and even if we did, I don't think that they're really worth anything. So yeah, they'll get put away and used next year. And the other two things we found, these were both for my daughter's cup collection. This is a Christmas mug. It says Merry Christmas. Has a little tiny handle to it, and it has a flower pot shape to it. Really cute. And she'll save that for next year. And then she was able to pick up one that we'll be able to put in the shop for Easter. They were 99 cents each. This one has little bunnies all over it. Nothing. It's not a collector mug. It's nothing real special. But we do like to find things that go with the different holidays and seasonal events. So she'll put this in the shop, and we'll probably list it for like $3, and the same with this next year. This will get put away for an entire year before we even use it. And that just about wraps it up. We've been really busy getting things ready. We also bought 2 pieces of furniture that are not in the house right now. We bought a little black rocker, and then we also bought a little kind of a chest type thing that we're going to be using because Bob flips a lot of furniture, and we make a lot of things out of salvaged wood. So we hope you enjoyed our haul, and we hope to see you here next week. Well, actually, next week is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And Happy New Year. And I'm not sure when our next video will be. It'll probably be sometime at the end of next week. See you later.